Hey, what's going on, dads and men of the world? Hope you guys are having a fantastic week and crushing your health goals first and foremost, and the rest will take care of itself. Obviously, health is wealth, and without health, you don't have much. So what I want to try to do is help you avoid many of the pitfalls that a lot of the world, and especially in our country, fall into, which is creating a life of wealth and building your income and building your bank account, and then giving it back to doctors and hospitals because you chose to ignore your health on the front end. And that's what I want to help you with. So today I want to touch a little bit about mindset. And when it comes to mindset, mindset is extremely important in all areas of life. But what I want to relate mindset to today is when it comes to fitness and nutrition. And as my mentor says, get your mind right, the rest will follow. Change your mind, change your life. And for me, that held true when it came to the business side of things. But I've had quite the unstoppable mindset when it comes to new fitness and nutrition for quite some time now. And I want to help you guys get there. And that's the biggest thing that I hope you can take away from this short video that I'm making today. So when it comes to mindset, this is what I want to touch on. Is that I often look at it like this. Mindset's extremely important in all areas of life: business, family, relationships, fitness, health, wellness. Mindset is everything. Mindset is key to you being able to build momentum, build consistency, and find long-term success. You see, I used to be the guy who would go to the gym for 3 or 4 months and then fall off for 3 or 4 months. And then I'd go back for 3 or 4 months and fall off for 3 or 4 months and get into that vicious cycle. And that's certainly not the right mindset. That's not a recipe for long-term success. I see a lot of people who, will start a workout and then finish a workout and then start a workout and finish a workout. And they always get in this vicious cycle of starting and stopping and starting and stopping. That's what I want to help you avoid. So when it comes to mindset, this is what I want you to try to envision. And this is kind of what helps me is I like to look at it as perfecting your imperfections. Because here's the thing. Nobody is perfect. Nobody in the entire world walking the face of the earth is perfect. You may think you're perfect at times, and as do I. I'm a confident individual, but I clearly know that I'm not perfect, and I know that I have a lot of flaws and shortcomings, and I'm okay with that. I embrace that. That's part of who I am. That's part of who I've become, and that's part of what's gotten me to be where I am today. So when it comes to mindset, as long as you're trying to always perfect your imperfections, because here's the thing. When it comes to fitness, there's going to be times where you miss a few workouts here and there. There's going to be times where maybe you don't get to the gym for a week, 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. If you're sick or you've got an injury or maybe a family member's sick or you've got some stressful things going on in life, missing the gym for a little while is reality. It happens to most people. But when you're always focused on perfecting your imperfections, you always have your eye on the prize, and you can rely on discipline instead of motivation to get back into the gym. If you look at it like that, you're never going to be perfect. But if you're working on trying to perfect your imperfections, you're always looking to level up. You're always looking to get a little bit better. And I realize it's easier said than done, but when you can adopt this type of mindset, it's going to help you out tremendously moving forward. I'm going to relate that to nutrition as well before I end today's video. But when it comes to nutrition, here's the thing. You know as well as I do that when it comes to nutrition, it will never be perfect. I don't expect it to be perfect. In fact, a big part of what I do is helping busy professionals, business owners, executives level up with their health without giving up all the foods they love. I know that it's reality that you're going to have some cheat meals. I realize it's reality that you're going to have some meals that aren't quite healthy, and that's okay. You have to realize that you can embrace that stuff and still have long-term success when it comes to your health and wellness. And here's the thing. Most people eat 3 meals a day. And for those people that eat 3 meals a day, that's 21 meals a week that you have the opportunity to get a little bit better or take a few steps back. But if you think about it in the grand scheme of things, and this is how I want you to simplify it, if you think about it like this, if you have 17 or 18 or maybe even 15 or 16 meals per week that are extremely healthy, nutrient dense, and are getting the things that your body needs to perform at its optimal level, then you don't have to beat yourself up over the imperfections, which are the meals that are the cheat meals or the things that probably don't make you feel very good. You know, you go out and eat fast food, or you go out to a pizza place or something like that. Typically the next day, you're a little bit run down, a little bit groggy. It's just not quite as, not quite the feeling or the energy that you have when you eat, you know, salmon, sweet potato, and asparagus, you know. But I understand that no one's going to eat that meal every single day. And so that's what you have to do, is you have to learn how to try to always be perfecting your imperfections. It will never be perfect, and is the quicker that you can realize that it will never be perfect, the quicker that you can realize that you can embrace the struggle, embrace the challenges of eating a few cheat meals in a row, but you know at the end of the day you're going to get back to your normal nutritious habits. You know at the end of the day, if you miss a week or 2 weeks in the gym because you got sick or you had an injury or some other stressful thing came up in life, at the end of the day, you know that you're disciplined enough to get back into the gym. When you can have that mindset, you adopt that proper mindset where you always know that you're at, you know, ultimately you're always going to be trying to level up. You're never going to make excuses when a week or two goes by or 3 or 4 meals in a row go by. As long as you're getting back to your foundation with a proper mindset, you will have long-term success. So I realize it's easier said than done, but ultimately, I want you to just try to start thinking about it like that. You know, if you're someone that has a long uphill battle right now, that's okay. You have to start putting your one foot in front of the next and move forward. There's nothing you can do about the past. There's nothing you can do about yesterday's meals. There's nothing you can do about lunch or breakfast. If you've already had those today, focus on the now, building some momentum, which leads to confidence moving forward. You will start to see results, and you will continue leveling up, and you will get rid of the dad bod and get into your peak health as long as you start implying some of the things that I talk about, following along with some of the things I do. If you're on Instagram, go check out Instagram. It's Dad Bod Health, at Dad